What's going on, YouTube? It's Matt Faircloth. Thank you so much for watching. I am super excited for today's interview. This is Vinney Chopra.
Yes, I am very excited too. I am so fired
It's my first time meeting Vinney, and I just love this man's energy. So I cannot wait for what this conversation is going to look like today, man. So
it's going to be great. I know that. I know it.
I knew it, man. I knew.
Get ready. Buckle up.
The second I met you, I'm like, I've got to introduce this man to my YouTube audience. So Vinney's a phenomenal human being. I've never seen him without a smile on his face, and he's got over 3,800
units.
Yes. So what's interesting, Vinney, is a lot of people that I talk to, they've been able to figure out how to do 100, 200, 300 units. You've been able to build a business that's 3,800, thousands of units of real estate, right?
Yes.
So what is your secret to that? How did you do it? Because some people are able only to get here. You've been able to take it, break through the ceiling and get to the next level. How'd you do it?
You know, Matt, I would like to say that, first of all, investors are gold. So you got to have a small pitch. You're a marketer every single time. Whoever you're meeting, down in the grocery store, wherever, everywhere, your influence, the circle of influence, don't ever rationalize. You just say they have millions of dollars. Always think about one investor as 10 million investor, because they have family, friends, everybody. So that's what I did. I started from 100,000 was my minimum 11 years back, but I wanted to cultivate great accredited and non-accredited investors who were rich, because I thought, logical mind, if their peers are going to be rich also, that's going to help me. Yeah. So that's why I have only 168 investors. That's all I have.
You have 168 investors.
That's it.
And 3,800 units.
3,800 units. That's right. 3,800.
Wow.
300 million. Portfolio. We just closed on 52 million with only 43 investors.
So
43 investors.
That's incredible. So what I heard, when I take away, is that you treat every investor as if they could give you hundreds of millions of dollars.
That's right. Because the thing is, each investor has a tree. I always look at it, they have uncle, aunts, brother, sister, their children, as they grow up, so they're going to tell. I have only met 28 of my 168 investors belly to belly. Only 28, guys. Only 28. You could do the same. Technology is so great. Just the FaceTime, YouTube, Zoom, all these things, right?
Yeah. Now, are any of your investors international, or are they all in the
No, mostly they are here.
Okay.
I think I have a couple of them from Kuwait, some from Canada, but mostly right here, USA.
Okay, that's incredible. So how do you scale to 3,800 units? So once you've got that investor base, super great tip about treating every investor as if they're absolutely made of gold, that they are gold to you.
Totally.
Now how about scaling out? So just some people get lucky, find one or two deals. To find 3,800 units worth of deals. How do you do that?
Yeah, again, that's with broker relationships, because once you start closing, you start getting off-market deals and so forth. The other part is also be transparent.
Yeah.
See, investors will give you more and more and more money if they are totally liking you, and they know that you are running the operation correctly, so that they feel that you are not taking their money and sinking it.
Yeah.
You have to under-promise and over-deliver.
Yes.
That's the big part.
Yes.
And then also to give them quarterly meetings, invite them in and record those meetings and send it back to the investors right there, and then also sell your next deal and the area that you are buying. So that's how I've been able to get more and more and more and more people.
That's great.
And once they get those returns, they tell their friends and family, everybody, what a great
Ask
deal.
for those referrals. Okay, so give us one more tip. I've got thousands of folks that are watching this that all want to create great manifest success for themselves. So give me a tip in general. And
I would say live in abundance. Live in abundance. That is the biggest tip. OPM, other people's money. I had only $1,000 when I started this business. Now I control $300 million. My money, I only invested $1,000 first. But the thing is, you got to live in abundance. You have to see there is $26 trillion in retirement funds in USA, and only 4% of that is even in real estate. Just 4% or 3%, somebody said. So there is so many people who can get great returns, but you got to find them. You got to tell them, hey, get an alternative way. Put money in the stock market, mutual market, but put it into real estate, especially apartments, because apartments are going to stay here for 40 years. Everybody needs, space over there. correction might come. One in the commercial market that really stays strong is apartments.
Yes.
Because people do, if they lose home, they have to go to B or A class apartments. The A's will go to B's go to C, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So please keep that in mind. You're always getting investors to invest with you. You're helping them. So having the attitude that you want to serve more investors,
Yes.
and then be really kind to the brokers. Once they see that you're not paying, behind, they will give you deals. And there are a lot of other ways, and then manage them correctly, do the meetings, and do this, special transparent operation is huge.
And I think that the greatest thing that I hear above all of it, and we can just tell by the smile on his face that one of your biggest attributes is your attitude. Your outlook of life. Have you had a bad day?
Yeah, I do have bad days. My wife will
But
tell me.
right?
We've been married 39 years, but she just told me. She said, "Vinney, that book you wrote, Apartment Syndication Made Easy, it's a great book. It's been international top seller in 21 days." He said, "You should write a book on positivity."
Yeah.
So now I'm writing a book on positivity brings profitability. That's my next book.
Positivity brings profitability. That's phenomenal.
Profitability, because you want to really look at things in a positive way. Law of attraction, I believe in that. I believe in energy and enthusiasm. If you're saying the same thing with no enthusiasm, you cannot sell that to anybody.
Yeah.
Because you want to be contagious. Your energy should really light up the room, and everybody that
And
you're
I also
talking
can tell
to.
you believe it too.
Yeah,
You do.
exactly,
That you
exactly.
believe that you're not just putting on a persona of being
Yeah.
happy and you turn into a frown when you get in your car. No, you're honestly, truly believing it in your soul. And I love that about you. So how do people hear more about it? I'm sure people are going to hear more about what you got to say. So how do people hear more about you?
My website is vinneychopra.com, VINNEY CHOPRA. I also have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So please subscribe to that. I just started podcasts also.
Yeah.
Apartment Made Easy and Mr. Smiley's Motivation Talk Show. And then my book is on Amazon, Kindle. I just signed a contract for audio and Spanish version and Hindi, my mother tongue from India. So that will be done very soon, very soon. So thank you.
This man is better than a cup of espresso. So, thank you guys for watching. Vinny, thank you
buddy.
for spending
Thank
some
you
time
so
here. I'm
much.
sure I'd like to do this again with you soon. So keep an eye
I
out
would
for more
love
Vinney
to.
Chopra
I
on
would
our
love
YouTube
to.
channel. And,
Anytime.
Please, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching,
Thank you
guys.
much.
Have a great profitable week.
Very profitable. Thank you.